things off, I want to show you the main code assignment page. This is where the codes are assigned to each test. And we can look here at the first one, this area. We have a number of features here. We have a test identifier. This is based on the unique test name and the topography. The next one is the test name original, and that's the test name as it appears in the VA database. The next name is a potentially different name. It could be the same name, but we use this for renaming the VA name if it's a particularly poorly named test. The next one is what we call the map, and this is the test that is recognized. So this one may be non-recognized, but this one is the recognized name, and that means that it maps to a concept. So this concept is bilirubin direct, and this is a synonym for that. And these two columns here are compared to see what is the best matched for this name within the dictionary of all of the recognized synonyms for concepts. So this is a way of linking the test name that's provided by the VA, which is in red here, with the concept in the dictionary that we can map to. These four columns are all based on the name. The next column here is based on the specimen. So here we have blood, and there's no recognized synonym for blood. So that space is blank here. In other ones, you'll see that it's filled in. It's probably not filled in because there's this asterisk here that's throwing off the recognition, but that's okay. We can still see what the name is. The next one we have is here the result type. So we have a number is what this is telling us, and that's a numeric field. And we have the units in the next column in milligrams per deciliter, and that's recognized here in the right side of the arrow. Here we have the number of this test that appears in the database, and then we have some statistics based on how frequent it is relative to this page. And so this is the information that's presented in the VA database at the top here. On the bottom we have the database standard that's trying to recognize this. So here we have a code identifier, and that basically is unique to this particular LOINC code here. And then we have a scoring scheme. So here the specimen's blank because the specimen was not recognized, so that's empty. And then we have the result here, which is 1, and that's because this result type is recognized as part of this code, so they are the same. They're both numeric. This particular LOINC code also matches in the unit column, and we can see here that these two codes match each other, so that's given a 1. And then the last field is a quantitative score that's given based on whether the median value, that's the value here, so 0.2 is the median value for this test, and that falls within the recognized range for direct bilirubin. So based on this scoring scheme, all of the different sections match except for specimen, and so the score is calculated 3 out of 4, 75%. Now we can update this if we want to, but for this one we'll just assign it, and all you have to do is click the assign button, and that code is now assigned, and see it has this gray area up here, and it moves you right down into the next code. So that's the basics of how this assignment works. There's a mapping between the VA data and the standard data, and then a scoring scheme is implemented based on the different fields.